sideline. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in game, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the one. Outside Leonard. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker left side. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 5. Back to Booker. For the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
A wide open look for Durant. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Man passes to Zubac. Knocks it loose. Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's the pass to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. Three-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Nobody near Leonard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball kicks to KD. They set the pick from past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And just when you think he might have drifted too far out, Durant with his legendary touch proves you wrong.
Down low. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Pass to KD. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Clippers trail by 4.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Just 4 to shoot. And here's George for 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Out left of the wing. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Nice move. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. trailing by 4. Now Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, George with it. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by the Suns.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Booker finds 8. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, George, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And stolen by Booker.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And when Morris is playing with intensity.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at point guard. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the 3. That shot off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's man. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting. What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The shot by George, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rim.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Outside Leonard. George against Booker. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Durant with some nice D. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries last season, a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
George, no good. Suns leading by 8. Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Back to Paul. From downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's man. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD against George. For 3 at Kobe. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Morris to the paint. Right side, Durant. Pass to Ayton. Wants to get it to KD and does. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Okogie. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. Booker outside. Here's the 3. And it's Durant. That time on the assist from Booker. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
The pass to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Outside Leonard. To end the drought. That one, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.34 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Morris. Ayton trying to break free. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Phoenix.
To the middle. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
The three from George. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that
The Clippers 10.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. Then there's Warren. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. So the wing on the left. Beasley passes to Payne. Ross on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 16. Westbrook kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
To the paint, here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Two teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Phoenix leading by 16. Outside Warren. Pass to Payne. Here's Beasley. Over Westbrook. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. Warren against Powell. Here's Landale.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Westbrook surveying the D. Gordon finds Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Rebound by the Suns.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles.
Russell Westbrook.
It's an 18-point game.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Ross. Plumlee with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Always been a big part of Nicholas Batum's game is that court vision and passing ability.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Kept alive. Landale with the bucket. Landale's got 4 this quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Now the pass to Payne. Ross on the wing. Offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 16, and Batum kicks to Gordon. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Westbrook. Ross against Batum. Payne passes to Landale. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Warren against Powell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to fall. For 3, Booker, and so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at the 1 spot. Scooped up, Zubac. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Kicks it out to Booker. Paul looking around. Here's a Kogi. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 19. Morris finds Zubac. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And here's Booker from the arc. They grab their own miss. Outside, KD. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Takes a 3. That one misses. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Morris, no good. Suns leading by 16. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Leonard, the pass to Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, but also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference for them.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Passes to Durant. Booker with it. George picks him up. Booker, no good. Clippers trail by 15. Man passes to Zubac. And here's George. Over Paul. George, no good. Booker looking around. Kicks it out to Paul from outside the arc. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The open shot by Leonard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Kicks it out to Paul. Dishes it to Booker. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 2. The turnaround jumper. That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Devin Booker.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And George kicks to Zubac. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Durant kicks it out to Paul. Out to the right wing. For 3, Kogi drains it from beyond the arc.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's George with the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back.
All right, David, great job.
To the best kid.
let's meet your Phoenix.
And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Here's Okogie. Back to Paul. This one for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Booker against Edwards. The fadeaway. Another 3 for Phoenix. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add 1 more at the line.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes.
No good with a layup.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Booker finds Durant. Edwards against Paul. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Prince. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Outside Booker. Paul against Conley. The kick to Durant. Booker, the pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. They get it back. And Durant with the big finish.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Prince can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Prince. Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Oh, denied by Durant.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Here's a three from Paul. Hits a three-pointer. Paul's got 6 points. Now Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, good close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth 10 team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Durant. Back to Booker. Paul for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Conley. And the shot goes down. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Towns can't get it to go. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley. And Durant with the block. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Up top, Edwards. Booker defending. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Conley.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Deflected by Durant.
DeAndre Ayton. First personal foul.
Outside Paul. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Conley passes to Towns. And he's all alone. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
to the middle. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Shot from 12. Prince can't hit. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Ball against Conley. Pass to Okogie. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Pass to Baisley. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Outside Payne. Spins. Ross passes to Warren. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. T.J. Warren making it happen.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Conley against Payne. Pass to Ross. All alone. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Ross has got his second basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Conley against Payne. Pass to Warren. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And it's Phoenix with another.
Feasting on the leftovers. Eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
For 3, Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Pass to Ross. 3-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Anderson. And here's Reed. Misses off the left iron.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Payne on the bounce. Pass to Ross. Here's Baisley. Reed defending. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Landale gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 19.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Warren. And another basket for Phoenix.
A good scorer with strong instincts. Warren's team really relies on his ability to score.
Reed to screen on Payne. Here's Noel. And he slams it in one-handed.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Minnesota foul. Reed. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for Phoenix, Terrence Ross. One shot.
The Suns have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Ball stolen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Outside Payne. Pass to Ross. Anderson pulls it down. Outside McDaniels. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Phoenix Suns liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Noel. Off target from outside.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. To the left wing. Here's Okogie. McDaniels covering. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. So it's Minnesota now. 15-point game. Here's Reed. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Paul. Poke loose. Stolen by Anderson. McDaniels finds Anderson. Left side Booker. Here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Durant with it. Tries to spin move. Out to the right wing. Paul with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And Paul gets it to go. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Throw it down on the lob.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards against Booker. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Conley against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pulls up on the wing. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Gobert finds Conley. Out to the wing. Paul with it. Towns covering. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Conley passes to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Booker. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outside Booker. Second chance shot. The kick to Durant. Outside Paul. Here's Okogie. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chris Paul.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
From deep, Conley. And Chris Paul clears it away. Well, Phoenix is shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Pass to Durant from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Minnesota shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Outside Conley. And it's off from three-point range. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Outside Booker. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Durant. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Edwards. Right side Conley. Here's Prince. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular.
Going flying to the history of
So the Clippers win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the small forward. Spins. Here's Leonard. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Leonard has it in the corner. The three. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. Passes it to Man. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards drives in. George with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Conley. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back, Kawhi.
There's the pass to Man. Tries the spin move. Back to George. And it's George. Finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Leonard against Prince. Kicks it out to Leonard. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Gobert can't hit. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Inside, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Edwards dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's George. Pass to Man. No good on the triple. 1:21 left in the first. Conley, the pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Fires from 18. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Timberwolves trail by 4. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Outside Leonard. Here's Mann. Back to Leonard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mann. Zubac, a screen on Conley. Right side, George. Here's Mann. Bangs home the trifecta. Mann's got 5 points so far.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Your Clippers, Houston team. Come on and get loud.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Mann in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Out to Morris. Passes it to Mann. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Minnesota. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injuries because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's good. This game is all even.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Outside Leonard. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. No good from the wing. Prince with it. Leonard picks him up. Outside, Towns. Here's Edwards. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up. Norris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Right side, Leonard. Pass to Mann. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
17-foot shot on the way. George, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Mann. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's good.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On the wing, George. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Conley finds Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Morris with the screen for Leonard. Here he goes. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
And here's Conley outside. Morris with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. Man passes to Morris. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Here's Man. He has 5. Morris outside. George looking over the floor. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Prince outside. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
What about Minnesota takes possession?
Substitution on the court.
And that does it for the first half of play. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime with this.
23. The Timberwolves. 29.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker into the 2-guard spot. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 6. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
On the pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Noel. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closer. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
Pass to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Anderson. And the shot goes in.
Kyle Anderson.
Anderson's got his first points of the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. He kicks it to Batum. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Batum. Back to Gordon. That's tipped. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Batum finds Plumlee. Back to Batum.
2 minutes remaining.
This is it to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target. What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Powell against Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused him.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers have possession, trailing here by 8. 104 left to play here in the third. Leonard inside. McDaniels defending. 6 to shoot. Man passes to Morris. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Man. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Man's got 8.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Clippers trail by 5. Here's Man. He's got 8. Leonard on the wing. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
To the paint, here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 5. And time for the How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Man in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
First team.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck, Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Outside Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. The pass to man. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 7. Conley dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
It's George on the wing. Back to Zubac. From about 19 feet. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Good on the bucket. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Morris outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Spins. Prince against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Prince. Edwards against George. Here's Gobert. They get the rebound. Edwards finds Prince. They get a hand on it. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is why it helps to have a big man capable of sprinting the floor. Marcus Morris solid at getting to the right spots.
Releases. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And Towns no good on that one.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has always had a burden on his shoulders offensively, and he has the skill set to be able to handle it gracefully.
And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Morris outside. Outside for George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. A free ball. The shot comes out. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Morris outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
The Clippers running out of time. To the left wing. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. The dish now to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Conley scanning the floor. He feeds it to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Shot, high post. They get it back. Zubac. Count it!
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Torian Prince at the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Your support.
Thank you for joining.
To the best kid alive.
another well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker, outside Durant. And here's Paul. Right side Durant, 5 on the clock. Booker for 3, that's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant, easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Leonard's got room. The wide open shot is on the money.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Okogie. Booker against George. The 15-footer, and is blocked. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Durant. Fires from deep. The rebound by Mann.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh! Denied by Durant. Outside Paul. Outside Durant. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. Oh, got a piece of it. With a 9-footer, and Ayton gets it to go.
You love Ayton's energy on offense. He relishes every chance he gets to put up points for his team.
And Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Spins. Back to Mann. Zubac's with it. Morris outside. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Nice shot by Okogie.
Very unselfish. Durant running the play all the way through. More than happy to facilitate.
Pass to George. Back to Mann. George outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Paul. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
George outside. Back to Mann. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Here's George. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Ayton passes to Paul. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. Back to Ayton. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Outside Booker. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
George, right side. Leonard on the wing. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 8.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The Suns leading. Pass to Ayton. Here's Okogie. And the three-pointer goes. Okogie's gotten his second bucket.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Now here's Morris, guarded by Durant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
On target from range. Leonard's got 11.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Here's Paul. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Mann. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
And here's George. Booker defending. Morris outside. Now Leonard. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul.
Paul hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
George outside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morris, a screen on Paul. Here's Mann. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Paul. Outside Durant. He drops it from range. Durant's got 7.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter, one of the best we've ever seen.
Pass to man. Hauled in by Paul. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
George outside. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here are the Clippers now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Leonard for three. He buries it from three. He's got 14.
Kawhi Leonard will never shy away from carrying the offensive load. He can step up and do that for his team.
Now here's Booker. Off target on the outside leaner.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
George outside. Back to man. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. With the tip, and Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Durant. Here's Okogie, knocked away, and stolen by Leonard. He's all alone, and the dunk by Leonard.
Incredible effort by Kawhi. Picks it up with the claw, then off to the races.
For three, Booker. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that.
And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Eric Gordon, Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Powell outside. Batum left side. The three is up. Not going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Payne. Pass to Ross. It's Ross on the wing. It's Ross on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Payne drives. The Clippers grab the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And here's Batum. Back to Powell. And the layup is good off the glass. Powell's got his first points of the game.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Pass to Baisley. Ross for three. Kicks it out to Warren. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
Back to Westbrook. He takes it in. Here's Batum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Can't be too physical with Nicholas Batum. That's a recipe for fouling him and sending him to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. Tries to spin move. Ross with it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Payne against Westbrook. Batum outside. Pass to Gordon. Out to Powell. Now here's Plumlee. It's Powell on the wing. Over Ross. They get it again. Plumlee. Gordon left side. Back to Plumlee. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Ross passes to Payne. He's off on the layup. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Westbrook. And the deficit down inside single digits.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Outside Warren. Up top Ross. Defended by Gordon. Outside Payne. Pass to Landale. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Batum in the post. Paisley on him. Here's Gordon. And the shot goes. A minute 9 left to play in the third. Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Powell outside. Pass to Batum. Now Gordon. Powell with it. Batum with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Powell passes to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Batum outside. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. And that one's long. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne against Westbrook. Outside Payne. Outside Ross. Takes the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. With his first shot attempt. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside Paul. Throws it up high. For 3, Booker. Leonard pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Outside Booker. Fades back. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. The three, Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
The Clippers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Morris. 4-3. Here's Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. Left side, Booker. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers really having a tough go here. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Zubac. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Morris outside. On the wing man. Pass to George. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
LA basketball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
Oh, it's stolen. Morris with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris outside. Leonard outside. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Beautiful from Kawhi, establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
Durant finds Booker. Back to Durant. Pass to Booker. They get it back. Ayton played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Outside Paul. Up top Ayton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
To the best kid alive.
The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Rebound by Okogie.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Booker against Conley. Back to Paul. There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Conley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now McDaniels following Durant's three-point attempt. Towns, that's tipped, and he's able to get it back. He gets it in there. For Minnesota, they have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Ball looking over the floor. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Conley. Gobert finds Towns. Edwards with it. And there's the pass to McDaniels. The tray. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ball outside. Ayton against Gobert. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Pass to Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Fades away. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 5. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
5 on the clock. Edwards finds Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Stolen by McDaniels. Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns leading by 5. Towns with the steal. Conley into the lane. And they recover it. And Gobert kicks to Edwards to end the cold streak. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside for Durant. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Lots of room. Edwards with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Ayton. That's good from Paul on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 5.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. They grab their own miss. And it's Ayton missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. For 3, Kogi. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Booker. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Kogi. On the wing, Booker. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And Towns throws it down.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley surveying the D. Stolen by Durant. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The pass to Kogi. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Conley, the pass to Towns. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it's Towns missing. Suns leading by 13.
2 minutes.
Ball left side. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Booker finds Paul. Back to KD. Clock at 6. Paul passes to Booker. Fires the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. KD dishes to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Over Edwards. Booker, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Kogi. Paul outside. Booker outside. A fader. Again, the miss by Booker. Timberwolves trail by 12. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards, that's good.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Paul kicks to Durant. Ayton sets the pick for KD. And he's way off from outside. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 13, the Suns, 21.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Phoenix.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For Phoenix, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. Payne with it. Pass to Ross. A fadeaway. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ross has got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Ross with the slam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Noel, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Payne looking around. 6 to shoot. Warren with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. And the shot by Warren, no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. And Anderson slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the middle. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Passes it to Landale. To the inside. Shoots a fader. Outside Warren. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Deep 2 from Anderson. The pass to Reed. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Ross kicks to Payne. Back to Ross. Fires from the wing. And that one drops. 9 points for Terrence Ross.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Baisley. The kick out to Warren. Payne up top. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. Prince with it. Working on Payne. Knocked loose. Ross with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And Warren with the basket on the assist from Payne. And the Suns lead by 15.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Ross. 9 points in the game so far. Turnaround Jay. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker. Ross grabs the board. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Baisley for three. No good on the shot. And Minnesota now the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Now Payne. No points in the game yet for him. And the wide open shot from Warren. He dishes it to Payne. Back to Warren. Slam ball, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Strong take by Warren. Outstanding foul shooter as well. Not a forward you want to put on the charity stripe.
Conley for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Phoenix. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Back to Paul. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's McDaniels. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Booker finds Paul. From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his fifth rebound in this one. Stolen by Durant. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Booker outside. Outside for KD. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Towns with the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Booker outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Conley inside the line. It's hauled in by the Suns. Okogie's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The drive by Paul. Durant for 3.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Suns leading by 11. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns. Good on the second free throw.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
All finds Booker. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Booker outside. Tries the spin move. Outside for Durant. Off target with his three.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he was pretty good from there.
And Towns throws it down.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. KD, that's for two. Shot clock at 6. Booker in the corner. Fade away. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Edwards driving the lane and finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Ball against Conley. Paul kicks to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's McDaniels. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And finished off by KD.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's Booker, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Booker outside. Passes to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert knocks it away.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Clock at 4. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Off target at the rim. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
To the best kid.
offensively, Brent?
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's man in at the point guard position.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
The shot by Conley, no good. Morris for three. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Towns for three. Edwards can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Conley finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Morris, right side. On the take. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
FBA, with all of that experience, is able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Leonard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Leonard's got 5.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
You know, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Pass to man. Now here's George. He's covered closely. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 5.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Ooh, Morris with a steal. He's got a clear path. Up ahead. Leonard finds George. And the jam by George.
And Paul George had great position that time, an easy deuce.
Conley passes to Gobert. Great D that time from Zubac.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Morris outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
George outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you for deep.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
George passes to Morris. Back to George. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers.
And please give a big round of applause for the Cubs.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Conley, and yep, it's good. Conley's got his first points in this one.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
George outside. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. The Timberwolves trail. Conley on the attack. And he gets that one. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Pass to George. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Leonard passes to George. And the jam by George.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
And it's the Clippers on the break. Morris for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. On the break. Here's Morris. Here's Mann. Three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Morris. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Mann. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Zubac with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Mann.
2 minutes remaining.
And the three-pointer goes. And the Clippers lead by 9.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Conley passes to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Los Angeles with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 5 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Ryan, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Leonard. Edwards against George. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And that one misses.
At the line for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns.
The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot by Conley, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Leonard for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so that's the end of the first half. The Clippers on top, leading by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Eric Gordon, Nicholas Batum out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. To the right side. Back to Powell. Batum against Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Westbrook examining the defense, sees the crack, and explodes right through it.
Pass to Reed. Batum pulls it in. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Now here's Powell. The 3. No good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with it, picked up by Plumlee. Here's McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Reed, soft touch off the glass. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Gordon, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Jalen Noel, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. Powell passes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Noel. Kicks it out to Anderson. The shot won't fall. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He drops it from range. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
Anderson passes to Reed. Back to Anderson. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Powell finds Plumlee. Here's Powell. Back to Batum. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. Powell with a steal. Westbrook left side. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. He trusted him with the pass that time.
To the inside. Here's Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook outside. Pass to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's Powell on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Batum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a solid 47%. Anderson passes to Reed. 1:10 left in the third. Anderson finds McDaniels. The shot, no good. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Back to Reed. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Westbrook. He's got 5. Up top, Gordon. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Batum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
A slam dunk by Reed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Powell outside. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Pass to George. From downtown. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Pass to Morris. On the wing man. Three-pointer. The putback. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Conley passes to Gobert. Morris against Towns. And stolen by Edwards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. George outside. Driving inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Edwards finds Conley. That three's off the mark. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Zubac's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Prince. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Gobert. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. The layup off target. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Inside, Towns. Count the basket.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
George outside. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to man. It's George on the wing. Here's Morris. Up and over Conley. Morris can't hit. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Morris can't hit. For Minnesota, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Outside Conley. Over George. The shot by Conley, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's man. And again, no good by the Clippers. Conley on the attack. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
George outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morris on the wing. Fires the 3. And the Clippers miss again. And here's Minnesota now. 11-point game. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Morris outside. So the Clippers win it. Exceptional. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So